All right, all right, all right. Can you hear me clear? I hope I'm clear. I hope you can hear me better than I can see you. All right. Hopefully this is a beautiful setup for us. All right. So how we have we been? Let's get into it. We're gonna start this Facebook live stream. Or actually, this is not Facebook. This is a YouTube video. I have to remember I do so many Facebook live streams. Sometimes I forget which one I'm doing. I started to do them both, Facebook and YouTube video, but I didn't want to get too fancy. You know what I'm talking about? Didn't want to get too cute when, especially I don't know how to operate this equipment. I'm still learning and waiting to see how do I get people on Facebook. I want to subscribe to, or at least reach out to my subscribers so that they could be notified as to this type of information that's going on. So allow me a little time to do that. Let the people get in the airwave. All right. I'm going to welcome you all, every person, place, a thing. Okay. Make sure you share the video. There is no heart button to hit, I imagine. If you got a heart, let me feel it. All right. You can get in the comment section, and you could definitely let me know what you think about today's topic and what we're going to discuss. You can always put your input into it. Never, ever feel as though that you're neglected on any of my Facebook pages or YouTube videos. I welcome your insight. Okay? This is what we're here for. We're here to dialogue together. All right? With that have been said, I'm going to play a little tunes before we get started so that the people could get on the airwave. And I'm going to sit here and see if I can learn how to reach out to my subscribers. All right? This is the bell. You know what time it is. Let's get it. All right, so look, I just put up on the poll. The question is, do you think you're God, or is there another God out here in existence somewhere else, or even out there, out in the further atmosphere? All right. Be sure just put yes or no, and if you bold enough, you feel vibrant enough, be sure that you share your insight so that we all can feel you. The name of the tunes that you're listening to is titled I Done That by Nathaniel Hills III. sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, indeed. All right. So, what I think I'm gonna do now is I want to also go Facebook at the same time I'm doing my YouTube video. So let me just set this up a little bit. Since YouTube is so kind not to have me live, I don't understand how this situation works. I'm looking for my video on the live feed and it's not there. Like, how do you distinguish who gets to be live first? I see Sanchez, Hayes, and all them, NASA. Like, what are you, government operatives, y'all? Like, how do you get this? Well, maybe it's just you got so many subscribers and views. I don't know how it goes, but the bottom line is the people never get to hear this message. The people never, and don't think that I don't know why. Trust me, I'm the all I seeing, dominant supreme being. Okay? They didn't give me this symbol. I didn't learn how to draw this. This wasn't given to me just because it was a cute ornament that you thought that I should be wearing around my. Hold on, we got to go live first. Let me put this Facebook live because this is going to be only heard to certain people, and I recognize and realize that. You know, that's what it's really about. That's why I don't get a whole lot of views, and I'm not concerned about getting views or subscribers. In that case, what I am concerned about, somebody becoming supernatural, becoming cosmic deity, somebody becoming supreme, some beings becoming like me. That's what I'm concerned about, you know? So let me set this Facebook situation up. And we're going to get busy. I got a lot to give for y'all. So don't go nowhere. If, you might be sitting in the background watching this. And that's why I normally go do the Facebook videos. Because I know the people be sitting in the background watching. You can still find out what's going on. You know what I'm talking about? Do you understand what I'm talking about? For the sake of YouTube videoing, ring the bell. That means the information is in session. All right? Welcome people to my Facebook here and to my YouTube video subscribers. Those who are watching far and beyond, I want to definitely welcome you all. All right? Don't forget, I also welcome and give peace, love, and light to every people, person, place, and thing. You heard it here first on the Nathan Gray Facebook stream. All right? You know I'm originated, never duplicated. Also, authenticitated. That's right. That's something I made up. That means I'm sovereign. I can't be copied. You can do what I do, but you got to make it better. You could see like I see, but you got to bring further insight. You can't be like me. Okay? If there was two of me, one of us wouldn't be necessary. Yeah, I'd be trying to get rid of you or wanting to or make an attempt. So, like I said, I'm doing both YouTube and Facebook at the same time. And today is a Sunday. So this means is my number one is my day. Uno modo uno, right? And we're going to take our time so I could get to better service you the proper information in the right manner. Now, like I said, I'm doing it both ways because I'm noticing I'm not getting a lot of views. And that's okay. I'm not supposed to get a lot of views. This is only for the selected few. You see? So I'm almost in assurance that what is taking place with me and while I'm doing what I'm doing, it is in a right and exact in accord with time, on time, and maybe a little bit before time, some may say. But I tell them it's okay. Let Nate the Great have his way. So I decided, because I figure on Facebook, you get a chance to hear this message, but you ain't got to come aboard. In other words, you got people who watch this and they just watch it from afar. I know how it works. We know how everything goes in existence. We're the supreme being. Or let me speak for myself, since you see no one else here besides these things. They're supreme too. They're probably more enlightened than you are. But I forgive you. It's okay. You'll be better than them one day. But my point is this. For me to, I said, let me do both. I'll stream on Facebook, because people that don't want to hear the right information, they can watch it from afar. They can watch it from a distance. You know what I'm talking about? While the individuals who are subscribed to me on my YouTube page, they could go and look it up now, in the past, or in the future. Same thing on Facebook, but we know how Facebook is. It's a little different from that of YouTube when it comes to that recording and video situation. Check. So I'm indicated that I'm very clear here on YouTube, and everything looks fine and well on Facebook. So I think we're going to move right along here. We're doing good. All right. Mastering the concept, mastering the God concept, actually, is the name of the YouTube video. For the Facebook video, I haven't decided yet. Okay. I want to welcome all my subscribers from YouTube. I want to let you know, all 29 of you are the most beautiful beings that I ever felt, though, that existed. Of course you're going to know that's true, because you're subscribed to my Facebook channel, and you don't even have to do that. I don't have popularity. I'm not looking for popularity. I'm not a prophet, a messenger, a leader. I'm not your congressman. You don't cash at me anything, so you can't expect anything from me, because you don't pay for nothing from me, for me. See, I can see people. One thing, let me explain to you. Them people get cash at, and I'm not speaking down or belittling or degrading what's the situation. All I'm saying is we got to look at all sides of the object, or someone say both sides of the coin. Yeah, you winning here, but what are you losing there? It's always that hyperboloid, that give and take manner, that positive and that negative. You see? That's just Earth. And until you see a battery that got both positives on both sides, that's when you'll know that the paradigm of the existence of Earth is changing. But for now, you got to deal with North Pole and South Pole. That's right, you bipolar. Don't let no doctor tell you that you're not bipolar or that you are. I'm telling you, you already bipolar. You can go into the hospital right now today and tell them, I said I'm bipolar. I'll come from you from all spheres. I'll spin your world. You won't even know what's going on. You wouldn't even know if you're hungry, horny, or thirsty, or want to work and make money or what. So we talking about mastering the concept of God. Let's get into it, people. We're gonna break off another tune. I go re-up on refreshment right quick, and then I'm gonna jump right into this positive information for you. All right, people, please like and subscribe and share the video. Okay? Share the video. And this way, you could save somebody's life. You know? All right. First thing first, we're talking about mastering the concept of God. Let's get busy. Let's get into this information, mastering the concept of God. I know a lot of people going to think I'm crazy. People in my family, they might want to disown me. They love me. However, they just wish that I, what they call, come on home. I just want to say to my loved ones and my family members that I love you dearly, and I do this because of y'all. And I already know what you know, not and do know already. That's how loving I am of my people. And that's my people. When I say my people, I'm talking about my family, who I'm Cuban linked with, not black people and all this. Malcolm, I've been heard Malcolm X say every brother ain't a brother because he got the same skin color. And all you gotta do is look around. You ain't gotta be so dumb to hear somebody tell you that everybody that's black ain't your brother. Those are conceptual structures of views and organizations. I'm a being here in existence. And I'm both black, white, brown, yellow, green, blue, and purple. That's right. I got the power of you all. I can go sit with the Indians and become a guru. I can sit with my European brothers and sisters and be worshipped. I can sit with my so-called black brothers and sisters and be equal. You see? This is what it's about. Mastering the concept of God. Oh, I forgot. I'm using that. I'm looking for something I'm using. So I'm going to have to switch up because what I have to do now is bring some receipts. Because like I said, some people going to think I'm crazy. Mastering the concept of God. How you going to master the concept of God? Do you know who God is? Do you know you can't see God? Well, guess what? I'm going to explain to you how to become better than God. First and foremost, what we want to do now, check. We want to go Matthew 5:48, is it?
According to Wikipedia, Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect.
What? Why did I hear that preacher tell me that I can't be perfect? I'm disappointed in my preachers and teachers and pastors and reverends and fathers. You told me I can't be perfect, Nathaniel. They said, Nathaniel, you'll never be perfect. And I was studying my Bible one day, right? And guess what I found? God told me. Let me explain to you what God told me. I don't know what he's telling you. If God ain't telling you to become divine and better than me, like you tell your children that you want them to become better than you, then that's not your God. You need to get rid of them. And anybody who says that you can't become perfect or master or a guru or a sage, you need to throw it out your dictionary. You don't utilize these words. You don't. You scared to death talk about I'm supreme. I never heard you talk about, oh, I'm so supreme. I never seen a woman look in the mirror and say, God damn, I'm a goddess. Except the ones that I frequent and live with. You only got one avatar here on earth, people. You got to live this good. You got to live this right. You got to get to the nitty gritty of this situation here. Else this shit will be shitty. Real talk. And some people like living and wobbling all up in the feces. The pig do it. You know what I'm talking about? So some people they'll look and say, well, if the pig can do it, I know I could do it. Matthew 5:48.
According to Wikipedia, Matthew chapter 5 verse 48, be perfect, therefore, as your heavenly Father is perfect.
So I'm giving you receipts, people, both Facebook and YouTube. This is not me. I'm telling you about what is written in your law. John 10:34. John 10:34. What does John 10:34 say? All right, it don't want to talk, so let me read it. John 10:34. Can I get it? Well, it states that, and you can look this up, people. Everything I say is up for investigation and needs to be researched. And in that way, what can happen is that you can get back with me and straighten me out and get me on the Sarata Mustaqim, which means the right and the straight and narrow righteous path. You dummy, dumb. Go to your room. I'm in mine. I'm going to go to my room. That's what my mother told me when I was dumb. Go stand in the corner, dummy. Guess what? Without standing in that corner, and you better not move your head. Without standing in that corner, that black, looking into that blackness. Yeah, they had a Pacific corner for you. It was a Pacific corner. These are rituals that we're taking place with on this earth, people. I don't know if you notice it or not. What is wrong with you people? You think it's all fun and games, don't you? Every day is not a birthday party. The only party day is on your birthdays. 1 to 30. Notice your horoscope goes from one point to another. So you just don't have it's not even really no conceptual birthday, but I don't want to get thrown off here. But the point of standing in the corner so is that you can reflect and get your idea. I'm there. What I'm doing, what I want to do in order. That's what the purpose of this for. You see? So what I have to do is bring the people receipts so that you don't think that I'm talking out the back of my head somewhere or telling you something on far stretch. And I don't want you to think that this is a hustle. Please do not cash at me. I don't need your money. It's insignificance in my arena. You don't have enough money to buy me. You don't have enough money to persuade me. You don't have enough money to withdraw my currency. You see? You're not powerful enough. You're not generating enough electricity. You're too tangible. Why else would they call money currency? Because it's a way to control you, and you are energy. Psalms 82:6.
According to Church of Jesus Christ, 6 I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. 7 But ye shall aughty like men, and fall like one of the princes.
Stop. You God. You ain't no God. You better go sit your dumb ass down, God. What you gonna do? God, I'll slap the shit out of you, God. How you gonna react? God, yeah, take this bullet. You God, let me see you take this bullet. What you gonna say? You gonna give up your God shit? Or you gonna relinquish all that God shit you was talking now? I got a gun to your head, nigga. Come on, God, get up out of this. And you start pissing on your pants. I look down on you. It's wet all under you. God, you ain't no fucking God. Excuse my expression, YouTube, Facebook. I know you like this. Yeah, that's what I said it. God damn near shitted on himself. Hey, cut a story. Talk about you, God. You're going to be tested. You ain't studied the Quran? So this is what brings me to helping you out into being the God Almighty. That's right. I didn't just say God. I said God Almighty. Now, I said that. It's on record. It's live. And the only thing they can do is take me to court and put me in a asylum so that you don't have to continuously hear that this nigga is God. And guess what happens? When I get in the asylum, my life will be delicious and lavish. Of course it will, but you won't know that. They're going to tell you, oh, he's tied up and in room 3 or room 13. I know how it go. But I really will be in there like it will become a university to me. I can really reach out to the more people that really needs this. Needs what, Nate? The quiet mind. That's what they need. An unquiet mind. Your mind has been too quiet too long because they kept telling you repetitiously to be quiet. Yes, they did. When you was a little child, they told you a child is not to be heard but only seen. It was instilled in you when you was a little young individual coming into this world. How to be compliant, servitude, and perpetuate and institute certain bureaucracies and institutions. Don't lie to me. I'm telling you what's going on. I'm telling you what I see. I'm telling you something of an individual that's outside the box looking in. And I'm at liberty to do this at will, free. I mess around and come back in another lifetime to have fun doing what I do. This is fun to me, man. Now you see why I don't need your money? I came here paid already. Oh my God, man. Go to your room. You dumb. You thinking I'm coming here asking for your money and I need money from you or some work. You want to. I'm tired of. I ain't going to say I'm tired because I like to construct. You ever heard the saying? Work isn't work if you like what you're doing. Well, that's how it is in the physical plane for me. Only thing I'm tired of is the unappreciation of what I do for the people out here when I do construct. Well, you think your little couple $100 is satisfying me, making me suffice? When I've got beings telling me that they don't want me out here in this world? But I feel as though that you know how it is. Oh, a man got to do what a man got to do, so I got to get out here and be a man. I hit that on them. You know, you got to hit something. You got to, as a guru, as a sage, you got to have a lot of tools in your arsenal. So you always have something prepared in your mind, in the memory bank, okay, to throw back at somebody. This is what makes you supreme. I don't know if anybody ever told you that, but I'm here today to tell you now. Okay? So, let's see if we could get some people to come live on our YouTube stream. I mean, oh my goodness. One day, what I'm going to do is have me a guest. A live guest, somebody that's going to actually, I got chairs around here. There's a few people sit around now, but they can't, I don't want to say they camera shy, it's just they don't want to talk to y'all. They don't want to be seen. They just want to be the overseers. They want to be behind the scene, controlling the universe. They want to keep the magnetic electrospectral in my eye. You see? You never get to see the top boss, people. You never get to see the leader. You never get to see where the orders is coming from. Just go to a church. You see the messenger, right? You see the prophet, the pastor, but you don't see God. But yet, I'm telling you what God said. But all the while, you're looking for God. You never get to see the mastermind. You see, let's take America for existence, which is a corporation. This is a business, America. And if you don't want to be no longer part of their business, I recommend that you get a passport and just go to somewhere where you can get your sovereign. However, as long as you're in America, you got to get up Monday through Friday and go to work, my friend, and pay these bills. Okay? There's no other which way around this shit here. You can be slick, and get your way through, but the point is, you're in a corporation. You're in a system that dictates a certain bureaucracy, all right, that must be adhered to. And that is the matrix. So you will never get to see who really dictates and run this. They'll put a so-called president in front of you, and you'll run around here talk about, oh, the president said this, the president said that, and the president this and the president that. Let me explain something. And I'm not going to be long with the explanation of it, because really it's something for you to find out and not for me to explain to you. But the president is a pawn on the, well, I give it that position at least a knight to a bishop on a chess set. You see? This is how the game goes. All right, so we're talking about mastering the concept of God. If we get through our receipts, you got Psalms 82:6, right? Did you get John 10:34? Write these down, people, and then go do your research. I don't want you to go reading this and go over it with a minimum of concern. I want you to do your due diligent research in discovering your ideas of your findings. And once you do this, guess what? I'm paid already. You have paid your tithes. That's your tithes. That's your cash app. When you take the initiative to be upon yourself, to do due diligent researching and studying, to become supreme and supernatural, you're paying your way. Of course, the deities, the gods, or what have you, it's the most appreciative. You making the work easier for us. You know how many dimensions we got to go through doing exactly what you're doing here today? No matter what sect, religion, creed, or race that you're from. It's like this on every paradigm, but only in different degrees, which is unmanageable to the intellect right now because of the certain density that you're vibrating in by being in the physical. Share the video, people, so you can save somebody's life. We talking about mastering the God concept. Mastering the God concept. There is no invisible God. There is no spooky God. There is no mystery God. Only if you think that there is. And guess what? That God would not have no relevancy in the world of the real. It'll just be your fictitious, imaginary God, just like a kid or an individual that goes to church. You see? And they pray to their mystery God. No one of them two is any different. They both the same. A child that got an invisible friend that they growing up with under the bed or hiding in the closet, to a parent that's going on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays and bowing their head and praying either to a statue or something that they can't see. Don't play with me. You ain't no better than your children. You just act like you is, but you're really not. You just grown up, but you're still thinking like a child. That's what we do. And that's why the world is in the condition in which it is in. And guess what? The negs or the negative beings, they're going to feed off of that. Why? Because they love it. And it makes their existence exist lavishly. Yes, right. They're feeding off of your energy, just like the vampires did on people's blood. What do you mean who they are? I'm not at liberty to explain that to you. That's where you got to come into play and get in the comic section and explain to me who they are. I ain't come here to play with y'all. Not yesterday, not today, and it won't be tomorrow. I swear to God, I didn't come here to play. Facebook and YouTube is not a playground for me. There was a movie I seen. I forget the name of it. But the man was stuck in his basement and he had all this material and ways in which and how to reach the world and tell the world that it was coming to an end. It might have been the one with Will Smith. I'm not sure. I'm not much of a movie person, so I do apologize for not being exact with this type of information. However, I couldn't take the time to find it. It's not important, though. It's a movie. And movies are nothing but that, what I did yesterday and what I'm doing today and what I'm going to do tomorrow. That's all movies are. There's no way you can make a movie unless you know what I did yesterday, today, or tomorrow. You see? So this movie was about I forget my point. I hate when I do that. And it happens because I'm not in the physical right now. This is what you hear a guru, a sage giving enlightenment, and the world calls it losing a train of thought. What they're really signifying is the individual has time lapsed and went into other dimensions and places and spaces of time. Some of your pastors and fathers and reverends will explain to you that it's not them speaking, it's the power of God speaking in them. We could come up with all these beautiful ideas, but I'm going to tell you what happened with me. I have my out-of-body experiences. I astral plane and travel. Sometimes, with much love, it's a boredom to me to be at doing only one thing in time. So if I'm going to sit here for hours and explaining to you how to become divine, sometimes I'm going to have to lose my mind, as they say. But you're not losing your mind. You're actually engaging and involved in other affairs and events. So what happens is the individual loses their train of thought. So now that we've discovered what is taking place in the individual when it comes to this mind fart, you ever heard that expression? Oh, mind fart. Wow, I hate that one. We just got to get so degrading in existence. That's one thing about Earth. You niggas really got to get ugly about shit. I like that though. I'm about the shits. I'm with the ratchet shit. I was born with the silver spoon in my mouth, but I always gravitated to the ratchet shit. Yeah, I didn't like the silver spoon. Everything was too in order. Open the medicine cabinet, all the names facing one way. Open the food cabinet, cereal boxes, peanut butter, everything facing it. Like, is there any other world out here besides this, Mom? So I was always wondering, when you see on the news who's being killed, who's selling drugs, who's doing the drugs, and who's fornicating and who's prostituting, of course, I got to go down in that arena. I want to see what's it hitting for. So there began I. And still, as Daniel walked through the lion's den, here I am. I don't recommend that you walk through the fire. I don't want this video stricken. All right? All you YouTube conglomerates and Facebook and employees, don't strike the video because I'm insinuating that we should be walking through fire. Most of you wouldn't understand anyway if I told you to walk through the fire. Some of these people so dumb they will actually blaze a house on fire and try to walk through it. You know what I'm talking about? Dumb. It's okay. At one incarnation of at one time or another on earth, I was dumb too. Same dog bit you, bit me. It's just that I beat the dog up that bit me. I bit the nigga back. And now I'm telling you, you can bite back now. You ain't got to keep letting the dog bite on you, people. All right? Which brings me into the idea of how to become a spiritual guru. I got some information before me, and we're going to get into this. So I hope you got a good long day today. It's hot in Philadelphia. We over 100 degrees, and I'm sure it's hot everywhere else if it's hot in Philadelphia. Just keep in mind, Philadelphia is the beginning place of all the bullshit that's taking place in America. Okay, so that's why I tell you I'm with the shits. I'm familiar with the bullshit. I don't like it. I don't indulge in it, but I will manifest it very well because it is part of my essence. And I rather give you the greatness and goodness aspect of me rather than the most degrading, harmful, vicious aspect of self. You see? You see, because it can't get no more vicious than it can get in Philadelphia. You got to give us our props on that. All you people all over the world, I don't care where you in New York, Chicago, and Detroit. You don't have a Liberty Bell there. Betsy didn't create the flag there. This part where I'm sitting at is the most powerful, energetic grid on the planet right now. Why else would you all want to come to Philadelphia? And guess what? We don't have any more room for you people. In fact, we kicking some more people out. We sending more people down Florida. We sending you people back down south until we get our house in order here. And once our house is in order, Philadelphia, then we'll start to spread. Okay? And like everything else in existence, it's going to take some time for you to start to feel this. Because you're so far away. All right? So becoming a spiritual guru is not difficult as it may seem. Remember, we're talking about mastering the God concept. And I've given you plenty enough evidence and receipts from your God that says that it's okay for you to become and do what I'm telling you to do. That's Nathaniel, other known as Bartholomew, who was a long line descendant, messenger, and prophet. Look it up. I'm not making this shit up. I'm just reincarnating time and time after again. And I'm going to keep telling you the same goddamn thing. Know thyself. Become God. Become supernatural. Stop being a pawn. Stop being a fool. Appear knowledgeable. All right? You want to appear knowledgeable about at least one ancient philosophy and way of life. Other thing, I'm so sorry, people. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I get so involved with the outlook of what's taking place in many dimensions of existence. Sometimes it's what you call infuriating me, but I'm not furious. It's the power of that what I am through expression of the physical form. You want to at least be knowledgeable about a philosophy or ancient philosophy, people, because this is what's going to put me in positioning to know myself, other than what I've been taught in the Eurocentric ideology. What is the Eurocentric ideology, Nate? You speaking too big right now. I don't want to understand those words or understand those words. That's cool. You're supposed to ask. I'm glad you said something. Don't sit here and listen to me as if you think you know everything that I'm talking about. There's books and things that I go over and people I listen to and read that I don't know everything that they, every word of what it means. But what I do, I write it down. I make a mental note at some time point or another. I make sure that I look it up so that I can understand what the word is that they was talking about if I so care or want to know anything. You got to remember, an individual's insight is not by the two eyeballs, but by the cumulative of words that they have. That is what builds insight. Wassle. You can have this idea about Afrocentric cultures, Hinduism, Buddhism, and these have been milked by numerous stalwarts already. So you might lose the race if you start afresh now. So try Mayan, Incan, or Aztec. Find your own niche. If you want to be popular, you want to find your own scheme. You want to develop your own self. You want to find out what makes you tick and be satisfied and comfortable with what is making you tick. You hear me? In regards to what anyone has to say about you. You think I give two rats ass about somebody's opinion about me? Yo, I'm so far into that idea of how less I care about what you think what I say, do, or live. I want to just give a party. I feel like throwing a party right now. Just because I don't give a fuck about what somebody think about me. Come drink on me. Come smoke on me. Because I'm living lavishly and delicious. Phenomenal. Because I got some principles in my life. And I'm going to share some of this with you. Number one, and I'm telling you this because these are rules that I stand by that governs my everyday existence. These are rules for myself. These are rules that gives me the ability to strengthen and show you dumbass niggas love. No matter how dumb you are, I love you. I can still love you. There's nothing you can do that causes me to hate you or dislike you or become uninterested in uplifting you to your highest degree. There ain't nothing you could do. You ain't powerful enough. You're too stupid. Number one, you want to forgive. Two, you want to let go. Let everything go. All the ass whipping you caught when you was a young child, let that shit go, man. What are you holding on for it for? Stupid, stupid, stupid. 55 years gone by and you still mad at your mother or your father because they fucked you up when you was a little child. Dumb. Let it go. You want to start speaking love. Watch how the love encompasses everything that you can imagine. You want to walk around this place with gratitude. You want to walk around, you want to wake up every day with the idea. If you have no other idea, make sure you got the idea of being grateful. I need gratitude in my life, people. This is why I'm telling you, this is how I became supreme. This is how I became supernatural. This is how I became better than God. What you say? How am I better than God? Okay, let's take a break from the rules. Don't forget, we're talking about some rules. We're going to get back to that because somebody just asked a very important, valid question. And remember, no question is dumb or stupid, even though we act like that. To me, every question is worth answering and is valid. Just because you got the idea and you've been enlightened about the question, that don't make the question dumb because that person don't have insight. So let them, give them a pass. You can't say, oh, it's a dumb question. Don't ask me no dumb questions. Stop telling kids that they're asking dumb questions. Allow them to ask all the questions that they can. This is what makes the mind want to know. And if you keep telling them that the questions is dumb, guess what you're doing? You're stagnating their inquisitiveness, their ability to want to expand and think critical in life. Because mom or dad is going to smack me because they're going to think my question is dumb. Mom, you dumb. Go to your room, mama. You dumb. You're not fit to be my parent right now, mommy. And I'm very upset with you, mom. That's how I felt when I was growing up. I got mark on my head right here for asking too many questions. When she swung at me and I dipped it. But I dipped into the washing machine and cracked my cranium right here. Then she had to take me to the hospital. But it was because of my questioning in existence. So the question was asked. Why should we become better than God? The same reason why you want your child to become better than you. You see? You want to be living a life of self-care. I know a lot of people out here that's a part of these organizations and entities that is about us and we and group gatherings and support of one another. Is looking at my videos and telling people that I'm a narcissist and this, that, thing, and other. Fine. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I want to say thank you. I want to say skank you. Because I am. But this is what makes me apparently better than you. Unfortunately, I don't want to be, but you're stagnating yourself. You can't be mad at me because I'm on top. Don't be mad at me because I don't have no God, because I don't have no president. I ain't got no leader. I don't have a congressman. I don't have a pastor. I don't have a liaison. I don't have a sponsor. Don't be mad at me because I chose to stand perpendicular on my own 2 feet, on my own square, over a 720-degree angle or degree. That's right. Some of you only working with 33 degrees, 32 degrees, 180, 360, 720. Until you're working with over 720 degrees of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you're only carnal. You're human. And I said this. You're not going to find this in no book. Mr. Biden ain't going to tell you this. They know that liberal to tell you these degrees of information. I'm going to explain it to you, though. And I'm wishing Mr. Biden a speedy recovery if he's in a predicament and situation that he's facing. So like I said, you need a lot of self-care. So what if people think that you're selfish? Explain and show them that you can give them nothing until you have self in order. There's no way I can give you money until I got plenty of money myself. You like money, don't you? I knew that'd wake you up when I said money. They said, "Oh, okay, go ahead, Nate. Get your ego on. Get your ego on. That's not you, God, baby. Send me that money." Yeah, I know what you like. You like that money. You like that money. For a lot of you people, that money make you happy. Connection. This is the next big word we need to look at. Because you're connected unbeknownstly to a lot of things in existence. So, since this be the case, what we want to do is be connected to the right things that are conducive to what? Who said that? Say it again. My well-being. Facts. I want to be connected to everything that's going to go my way. Why wouldn't you be? It's just that simple. I want to be around people who think like me. We're going to need patience in becoming a master, in becoming God. All right? We're going to need patience. Some have heard it said that patience is a virtue. What does virtue mean?
Here's the definition of virtual. Almost or nearly as described, but not completely or according to strict definition.
All right. Almost or nearly as described, but not completely or according to strict definition. Not physically existent as such, but made by software to appear to even do so. So we want to have patience. Virtual also means carried out, accessed, or stored by means of a computer, especially over a network. Okay? So you want to live in the now. This is a very important idea here that I'm explaining to people. Sometimes people don't understand what it means to live in the now. And it's real simple. It's nothing hard. That means stop thinking about yesterday and forget about tomorrow and recognize and realize what's taking place right now, stupid. Right? Hey, I did not tell you. It's not that complicated. It's the people in the world that makes the world complicated. The world is a beautiful place. It's the niggas in it. Trust me. And the faster you can get these niggas to do right, to see better, the better off you'll have when you go shopping. The better off your grandmama have when she goes to the supermarket. Okay? Y'all got to figure this out. You've been working too hard and too long to have supreme intelligence. You only have common sense. And common sense is getting you nowhere in this world. You're frustrated, you have depression, you got anxiety, you're scared to death, and you're walking around full of fear. That's not healthy living. Oh, I can't go to the store. I'm scared somebody might shoot me. How's somebody gonna shoot you when you got crystal? You stupid. Listening to too much of them on TV. I tell you, leave them negative ass people alone. Leave them people alone, man. Let them people have their world in their way. If they feel as though that the black planet is coming to kill them, let them feel like that. They ain't got nothing to do with you. What did you do? If you robbed somebody, if you killed somebody, oh yeah, you better be scared. I suggest you do. In fact, you better run, because today is the Grim Reaper is here. Everybody's being compensated. Repercussions and consequences, niggas. Yes, that shit ain't far off. What you do today, you'll be paid today. That's right. You ain't seen it in the micro. Look, they show you on your news feed that you could get your check 2 days earlier. You know why they say that? Because they've discovered that your ass could get paid for what you do immediately now. So as above, so below. You want to get paid? Go out and do something right in existence and watch how tomorrow your business doubles 10 times fold. Oh man, y'all ain't hear this from me. Y'all ain't hearing this from me. There's nobody on the plane of existence talking to you like this. And if they are, you got to go to a lecture or a seminar and pay at least $30. I'm the top guru right now on the plane of existence. And if I wasn't, there would be no way that I can say that to you without having receipts or the ability to back it up. So I await you niggas. Step up. And you better bring Jehovah, Allah, Jesus, Buddha, and Muhammad. You're going to need them. Because I done tore their doctrine apart. They got to be here to clear that shit up, too. So your best bet is done not to bring them, right? Somebody said you better not pray those people. Right. Because they were there for them days and time. They're not here for the day. It's Reggie Hammond said there's a new boss in town. And it's time for the old one to have a seat. Sit down. Okay? You're sick right now. You're falling up the steps. They said you're weak. Go sit down right now. Oh, trust me. When I'm done doing what I'm here to do on earth, I'm going to sit down. I got the appointed day and time and date when I'm going to sit down and listen to you. Listen to you. Listen to you. I got to listen to you. You 16-year-old, I got to listen to you. But before I listen to you, I got to give you something to do. Because I'm your elder. You see how this works? And if the elder is out of line, out of accord, not in alignment with the ma'at and order of things, then it's only the blind leading the blind. And we're all going astray, and the whole plane of existence is doomed to hell. Is that what you want for your grandchildren? Some of you people got children that's having children. What you want to do? Send them to public school too with a mask on? Being vulnerable to be shot and killed while learning? This is getting stupid, man. This is getting real stupid. So you want to surround yourself with goodness. I hope you're writing this down. If you're not writing it down, at least making a mental note. Surrounding myself with goodness. That means people, places, and things. Music, food, and activities. Don't go 95% of your day with surrounding yourself with good, and then you go and eat a pork chop. You got to pay for that. I got to pay for all the goodness, and I got to pay for all the badness. That's how this thing works. There's no if, ands, or but. There's no, well, no, I'll give this person a pass. No. I got to be compensated. This is what they call karma. Cause and effect. Because I impregnated that woman, I have to take care of that child. There's going to be a being born. Cause and effect. What was the cause of the effect? You all was horny. You wanted to get your bang bang on, but you created a creature. Now you have to take care of it. Meaning, give it guidance, bring it into the world where it can grow and want to be of its destiny, not what you so desire it to be. Some of you people have children, you don't know what it's going to be. Some of you people have children hoping that it's going to be something. And the other little percentage of people have children and guiding them in which way they're supposed to be. Unfortunately, most people come into the world by way of hoping that they are to become something in existence. And this is why I do what I do on social media. There's far too much from television, TikTok, and all the other avenues of mental degradation. Somebody has to be the one that be that at least 1% that still want to stick around and show that yes, we still can be right and do right. Not so much righteous. I don't like righteousness. I was brought up in the righteousness. And now today I don't like righteousness no more. I don't. Because most of our righteous people, them the ones that's out here doing the crazy shit. Under the skies of being righteous. Because you studied the Holy Bible. Or you studied the Holy Quran. And you could speak Arabic now. You could speak both Arabic and English. That don't impress me. I'm sorry. If you was looking, if you did all that hard work of studying Arabic just so that you thought I was going to be impressed, so you could come home amongst non-Arab speaking people and feel special. Assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah. Kaifa halik. And then that's it. You want to speak the rest of the language to me in English. Stop playing, people. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with yourself. Let them people have that shit. Let them people have their religions, man. Only reason why black people is in every religion because they're looking for themselves. They can't find themselves. So you will have black Jews, you'll have black Jehovah Witnesses and everything, black Muslims. That's because these people have been bamboozled. These are beings and entities that's looking and finding a way through their times of travel of many incarnations. You see? How else can you explain this? Surround yourself with the good. Surround yourself with things that make you want to bring out the best in you. And most of all, take your power back. All right? Take your power back. Let's get into some of these laws of humanity. Because throughout the course of our lives, we inevitably have to deal with a variety of individuals who stir up trouble and make our lives difficult and unpleasant. We're going to take a break for a moment so I can go relieve myself. I think, how long have we been at this situation here? I've been on. Wow. Okay, so we're over the hour mark. In fact, we're an hour and 25 minutes. So that's good. That's a good thing. So we're going to take a break. I'm going to relieve myself. Probably, fill up on some more refreshment. Because you see I'm low. Or if none at all. All right. And we're going to come back. Hit that heart button, people. Share the video so you can save somebody's life. All right. Come back. Hit that heart button. All right. Y'all know what it is. I'm gonna welcome everybody back. Let's see where we get that feedback from. All right. Okay, my bad. We got a little feedback in here. It's okay. I told you I'm not computerly technology equipped to run this type of situation that they got going on Earth. My only job is to bring the message. And that's what's most important. Because if I get caught up into this bullshit and monotonous of life and in ways of living, then I won't be able to bring you the proper information. So let me do my job. Y'all come in and do the technology and the audio and the edifying and the editing and the, you know, I'm talking about this, that, thing, and the other. Do what you do. My job is to bring you the enlightenment. That's why it's important for everybody to play their part. There cannot be two of me. Everybody must develop and express their own uniqueness about themselves. That's what I need in order to pie to flow right. You ever see the commercial? The Chinese boy and the white girl. He says, I love you. And it's about pepperoni pizza. She said, you don't love me. You want that pizza. Peace out. Peace out. That pie is symbolic to the whole of things. And until you put yourself in a proper ma'at or state of existing, we're going to be, as they say, the earth is thrown off course. When they're telling you that the earth is thrown off course, we're not talking about that plane of existence that you're walking on. Go to New York. What do they call their old women? What do the gods call their women? They call them earths. You see? So the earth is actually you. And what has been thrown off course is the way in which you are functioning and conducting yourself while here on this plane of existence. So I want to welcome everybody back to the Nate the Great Facebook and YouTube stream. If you haven't already, what you want to do at this time is hit that heart button, share the video, okay? Get in the comment section and express. You ain't got to weigh in on what I'm saying. I know most people, it's not in the realm of getting of the dialogue in which I'm coming at. Many people, individuals like this. I haven't had a stimulating intellectual conversation since 1997, 98 maybe. And I'm talking about on the streets of Philadelphia or in the world somewhere. That's sad, people. I had something close to it being stimulating and pleasurable. However, it was about business. And I don't want to all the time talk about business. How I could further advance my construction company, my skills or my labor. How I could further advance my painting business. I don't need no advancement in that. As you can see, my painting is fine. My cut game is great. You see them black and white? That's that checkerboard, ain't it? What they say? That's that Masonic checkerboard symbol. The black and the white. Ah! Well, guess what? That's what you are. Especially if you came from slavery. You got both white and blacks as your ancestors. Just like the keyboard. You ever notice that? It's black and white? Let's let our Facebook viewers get a little scene on what's going on, because I know I was talking to the YouTube video, but you can see two now. See the black and white? Just like the keyboard. Just like my cup. My phone holder. My shirt. My soul. You know what I'm talking about? So my YouTube videos viewers is getting a little different scenery than my Facebook viewers. So y'all may not on Facebook understand what I'm talking about, but on YouTube you can see. I'm going to get up out of here. I got a whole bunch of more things to talk about that I'm going to be coming back with you with at a later date and time. I want to explain to you how to become a spiritual guru. Okay? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Even if you're a guru already, guess what? This is going to be a plus for you. This is going to give you the chance to enhance, revise, upgrade your already enlightenment of what you know as being a guru. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're 76, 96, 73, 93. This information that I'm bringing to you will be able to give you an enhancement. This is for further growth and development. This is up for revision. Let us be mindful now. I'm one of the great sages that it has incarnated to earth to tell you exactly what it is to be and to come. That's my sole purpose and reasoning for existing. It's far too long for me to go and get a high school diploma. It's way too long for me to go and get a college degree, although some of you say it's never too late. But there is such a thing as too late. Because I'm already into other greater things in life. Where you want me to go back to school in the European classrooms in a four wall so I get a high school diploma or a GED? Stupid. Don't limit my ability to be the greatest I could be. Next thing you gonna want me is to work at Walmart or deliver for FedEx. Oh, why you ain't Ubering? I tell you why I ain't Ubering. Because the Ubering company is not under my name. That's why I don't Uber. I don't feel like infringing on that man's or people's ideas and ways of existence. Nor shall I bring you any monies, and you ain't bringing me none. Are you kidding me? Let's take a break. We're going to come back and get into how to become a spiritual guru. Becoming a spiritual guru is not as difficult as you may think it to be. The word guru is not a word in which you should be fear of. Remember, fear is nothing but false evidence appearing real. Otherwise, otherwise, you fear because you don't have no knowledge. Of course, that's the only reason why we fear in existence. I'll jump straight in the swimming pool. You know why? I know I can swim. But if the person didn't know they could swim, their pants will be wet before they even jump in the pool. And you talking about, come on, jump in. I'm scared. I lack knowledge. And lack of knowledge is not blissful. Ignorance is not bliss. Stop the dumb shit. Ignorance is stupidity and is set for an individual to fail in life. And then you let them tell you ignorance is bliss. Like a fool. I peeped game when they first said that. There's no way ignorance can be so blissful. You may want it to be. You may walk around here like you happy all the time. But deep down inside, when you go beyond them closed doors and into them deep crevices of your mind, you want to know. And if you don't know, you scared to death. I'm a psychologist. I know how the mind ticks. I'm a psychic. I know what you're thinking. I spent my life to become this. I spent my life to talk this talk. What kind of talk is it? It's called sassy talk. And I'm talking real sassy right now. And you're going to get every bit of it. That's right. Whether you like it or not. Because you got to grow up, man. You got to become God. God's told me that he's tired of carrying you people. You praying too much, and that's why he ain't answering your prayers. Because you don't want to get up and do nothing for yourself. You just want to sit around and keep calling on me, expecting me to come help you. And there's over 8 billion people on the planet Earth. You know I got a lot of work to do. So just like you, the police department, the fire department, the police commissioner, and everybody else, God is tired of your ass too. That's right. I'm here to say it. Because you ain't doing nothing. God, it's tell you in the scriptures, God don't help a people till the people begin to help themselves. Well, when you going to get up and do something? You want the police department to keep solving all your crimes. Give them police officers a break, y'all. Let them have a piece of life. Let them have the ability to go home and be with a family, with a peace of mind at night. Because I want to act so stupid on earth, I got people that can't even enjoy some liberty and freedom and way of existing and make a means and ways of living that is not going to bring them distress, discomfort, anxiety, frustration, hell in a state of hell state of existence. So this is why I do what I do. And like I said, I'm only sent to the elite. And if you feel so that you are of the elite, then this resonates with you. If you would like to hear more and see ideas of how I became so great and divine, be sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Nathaniel Hills 3. Be sure you put the 3 directly after the S, or else it will be very difficult for you to locate me. This is the way it's been set. So be sure to follow instructions, people. So like I've said, becoming a spiritual guru is not as difficult as it may seem. A lot of people, they hear the words spirituality or guru, and they shy away from it. And that's because they're not familiarized with guru or spirituality. This is something that's not in this Bible or in the Quran. All right? So there are 1 or 2 guides already written for us to adhere to. And they've been written down to guide and for us to become a spiritual guru. These guides. And I'm going to share these ideas with us. Not just with you, but with us. Me too. All right. In our next video and stream, I'm going to conclude now so that what I've said thus far can marinate in your brain. And whatever you grab that's going to cause you to be greater than you was yesterday, I want you to hold on to that. All right? So I'm going to shut it down now. For I know I've said far too much. I said more than enough. And it's okay. It's just being done because I'm allotted to do so. I want to thank you all who have listened beyond, far, wide, close, and in particular. And the reason why I'm thanking you is for the simple fact that you have allowed me to express myself divinely. You have allowed me to sit down and bring out the best part of what I am. This is why I do what I do. Check. So I have a few things and other matters to attend to. And at this time, I'm willing to do so. However, I'm going to come back. I don't know if it's going to be later on or even possibly tomorrow. But we're going to come back and get more involved in what I had prepared for us into becoming a supernatural being and how to master the God concept. You see? Because this whole thing about in the year 2023 and beyond, it's not about worshiping a God. It's now about becoming God. And your Bible, your Quran, and all your religious texts bear witness to my statement. And if there's nothing else that you have to get in the comment section for, let it be that note right there in what you can get in the comment section to explain to us that no, Mr. Hills, you're wrong. I still need to be worshiping God. And let me point out your idiocy and stupidity. Our new purpose is to master the God experience. All right? To master the God experience is to unleash the power, the energy, frequency that burns inside of you, inside of us. All right? Of both light and wisdom and love into full expression. We got to be clear on this, people. If you're not clear, I don't know why. Well, I'm not going to say I don't know. I can't keep saying that. That's the dumb talk. That's what they want you to talk like you don't know. Stop saying you don't know why. I don't know this. I don't know that. I don't know why she did this. No, we do know why. However, I'm not going to explain why an individual does not want to express the light and wisdom and love. However, let us recognize and realize that the frequency has been held at bay intentionally. It was done on purpose. What frequency? No, not Washington, not Hamilton, not Grant, not those frequencies, but you, the embedded individuals of the avatar called physical. That frequency has been held at bay. I call them energy vampires. Just like there's blood vampires, well, we have energy vampires. And as a result of many reasons, not the least of which has been living without an accurate sense of self-sacredness or self-worth. So stay tuned for more of my videos and streams so that you can better yourself, become more goddess-like, become more God-like, become more divine, and most powerful. Keep in mind, people, out of everything that exists in the physical plane, I'm supposed to be the most elite, beautiful, and powerful of it all. Okay? So on my Facebook page, I want to tell you people, peace, love, and light. I'm out. Okay? And on the YouTube stream, let's go here. I want to say to you individuals, thank you for subscribing. I hope that your subscription is beneficial to you. For I think that anything that somebody subscribes to in life, let's look up the word real quick, briefly, in the etymology of subscribe, subscription, try. You're taking, you're supposed to, a script. It's supposed to be authentic. It's supposed to be something that is of a healing. When you go to the doctor and you're feeling that dis-ease and you're feeling that ill, what do they give you? A script. Okay? That is almost harmonious and synonymous with subscribing. You subscribe. You get a script when you subscribe. So this information that I'm explaining is the type of information that will give you the enlightenment, enhancement into becoming a God Almighty. Not just a little G, but the big G. Okay? And until next time, peace.